धुन कोई ऐसी बजे, सुन के जो हर दिल कहे, रेडियो फॉर द वॉइस ऑफ जयपुरिया, रेडियो फॉर द वॉइस ऑफ जयपुरिया.
Welcome to the world of Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.
Hello and good morning everybody. I, RJ Rida,
And I, RJ Ashlesha.
welcome you to the studio
Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.
Today we are honored to have a very special guest among us. Let us give a warm welcome to Guru Ashwini Nigam ji.
Namaskar.
Before we begin with our interview, I would like to share some information about Guru Ashwini Nigam ji. Sir is the founder of Tarang Theatre, specializing primarily in Kathak. In September 1996, he was sent by India's Ministry of Culture to teach at Jawaharlal Nehru Cultural Center. He's been teaching for over 36 years, I believe, and also practiced for over 36 years, and has given performances over the world.
We welcome you, sir. Before we begin with the interview, I would like to say that it is truly an honor to have you among us today. Thank you so much for giving us your precious time.
You're welcome. Actually, I'm not teaching 36 years. मैंने टीचिंग करना सन 82 से शुरू किया था. I was teaching since 82. So it is more than 45 years.
40. That's great.
Oh, that's so interesting, you know.
Actually, in ICCR, through ICCR, they don't send a beginner. I was not beginner that time. 96, I was already teaching dance. और डांस में मेरे स्टूडेंट्स को नेशनल स्कॉलरशिप भी मिलती है. वहाँ पे इंटरव्यू में पूछा गया तो मेरे दो स्टूडेंट उस टाइम पर स्कॉलरशिप ले रहे थे. सो ऑन द बिहाफ ऑफ दिस इज़ अ मेरिट कि ऐसे टीचर को बाहर भेजा जाए. सो आई वॉज टीचिंग सिंस 82 बट वहाँ पे 96 से टीचिंग शुरू की एज अ टीचर इन रशिया, इंडियन टीचर.
I think one of the questions that the both of us were very excited to ask was in September 1996, you were sent by India's Ministry of Culture to teach at Jawaharlal Nehru Cultural Center. How was your experience there? And how do you think that you've affected your students' lives?
You want reality or pleasant answer?
Reality.
I was weeping 1 week when I was there because there was a little disinformation about the language. Because when I arrived in Moscow, I came to know that nobody speak English or Hindi, and they speak only Russian, while I was 0.000% in Russian language. So 1 week I was not able to buy a single bottle of water or bread or any food. And unfortunately, actually, those days when I was, I arrived in Russia, there was a days of India was going on. So all the staff of Jawaharlal Nehru Center was busy in the management there. And so that I was alone because they know the Russian language. So they can go anywhere and do job. And I was separated because I don't know any language. I couldn't read Russian that time. So I was alone for 3 days without any contact with physically with anybody. With the teachers, they used to come in the night and give me bread and water. So the first night I spent near the window weeping. Kaha phas gaya. So the first few days was, like hell. Then I went to JNCC, Cultural Center, and I was thinking I will come and say, yo, I am here and all. There was only one student who was not able to understand any other language than Russian. So I said, come, dance. Kathak? Da. What to do? Tukda? No. That was the first conversation that she was listening me with open mouth. I was saying, I was fluent in English. And I understand that I cannot teach here at all because I cannot explain anything. So this is my experience, first experience in GNCC.
Sir, when you initially started performing in Russia, Indian dance forms were not as popular there as they are today. So what role do you think you have and how do you think you've contributed in making Indian dance forms as popular as they are now?
No, I wouldn't say that Indian dance were not popular in Russia.
Not as popular.
They were popular. You know, the Russian loved Indian culture from the time of Raj Kapoor. Avara Hoon is one of the song which, you know, the every Russian above 50 knows. मैं कहीं पे भी जाता हूँ तो वहाँ पे आके बोलेंगे आवारा गू तो डांस वर ऑलवेज देयर बट नॉट द क्लासिकल वन द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पार्ट वॉज कि इंडियन क्लासिकल डांस को वहाँ पर पॉपुलर करना एंड इट इज़ नॉट difficult in past. It is difficult till date because classical culture, you have to practice 100 days so that you can dance 1 hour, and it needs patience.
You know, when I think of dance, I think of beauty at its height, and I feel like dance epitomizes beauty, and I think that you might feel the same as I do. Life has its ups and downs. So, what is it that you want to accomplish in your life, both as a dancer and as a person?
You know, the aim of my life is to spread Indian classical dance in Russia. It became a life theme for me because I love my culture, I love India, I love the way of life in India, and of course the classical dance. And I got the opportunity to spread my classical style of dance in Russia. In the history of Russia, I am the first and the only one Indian dancer who lives there and spreading Indian culture. मैं कोशिश करता हूँ कि भारतीय कल्चर, भारतीय संस्कृति को किस तरह से रूस में फैलाऊँ जिससे वहाँ भारत के प्रति प्रेम बढ़े और भारत और रूस की जो मैत्रीय संबंध हैं, द रिलेशन बिटवीन रशिया एंड इंडिया should become strong. That is the aim. This is the, I think it will be my aim till the last day of my life.
Well, sir, we have one final question for you. What is your message to the listeners who have joined us today?
The first thing that whatever you do with the heart, do with the full soul. If you are dancing, don't think, dance is the best medium to forget anything. And dance is the best thing to remember anything. When you dance, you forget every problem. You are dancing and you are enjoying your life. It is the easiest way. Go and dance. So this is the best way to forget everything. Dance is the best way to forget and learn. So when you are dancing, do it with the soul, with patience, and love the mother nature. That is my message to my viewers.
Thank you so much, sir. It was honestly great to have interviewed such a great personality. And we really hope to have another session with you soon.
Sure. अगर मेरे से किसी को एक चीज़ का भी फ़ायदा होता है, इट विल बी अ प्लेजर फॉर मी कि आप डांस सीखें, क्लासिकल सीखें तो बहुत ही अच्छा, फोक और फिल्मी भी, बट मस्ट डांस. एक श्लोक है कि साहित्य संगीत कला विहीना साक्षात पशु पुच्छ विषाणहीना.
Thank you, sir. It was truly an honor interviewing such a great personality. We hope to have a session again with you soon. Well, with this, I, RJ Rida,
And I, RJ Ashlesha,
are signing off.
Stay tuned to Radio Spark, the voice of Jaipuria.